Good afternoon, Yankees Nation. I'm Ken, and you're here with the ugly truth. We are here to call the play by play for the rubber match of today's Cubs versus the Yankees series, featuring Shota Imanaga on the mound for the Cubs versus our own Will Warren. After yesterday's disappointing loss, we're hoping for a bounce back so that we can actually take the series uh, this afternoon. The lineup for our New York Yankees is going to be Paul Goldschmidt leading off, playing first base, hitting 291 on the season. Cody Bellinger is going to be hitting in the two hole, hitting 285, playing center field. Aaron Judge will be in right field, hitting 358. Giancarlo Stanton will be in the cleanup spot, hitting 242. Uh, Jazz Chisholm will be manning second base and hitting in the five hole. Jason Dominguez will be in left field, hitting sixth, hitting 269. Anthony Volpe will be in the seven hole, hitting 216 on the season. Austin Wells will be behind the dish, hitting 224, and Oswald Peraza will be at third base, hitting 151. And as I said before, Will Warren will be on the bump. The Cubs lineup is going to have Michael Busch playing first base. Kyle Tucker will be DHing, hitting in the two hole. Seihei Suzuki will be playing right field, hitting in the three hole. Cleaning up will be Pete Crow Armstrong in center field. Carson Kelly will be hitting in the five hole behind the dish. Ian Happ will be manning left field, hitting in the six hole. Dansby Swanson will be in the seven hole, hitting or playing shortstop. Nico Horner will be manning second base, hitting in the eight hole, and bringing up the rear is going to be Brujan playing third base. And as I said, Shota Imanaga will be on the bump. Hey, Jake, Nancy, thank you for oh, spending some of your busy Sunday here on this play-by-play. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you are watching from behind the scenes, please consider subscribing. Hey, Cold Italian Pizza. I think that we're going to be just fine, Cold Italian. It was a bump in the road as far as I'm concerned, and I think we'll be all right. Boyd was an excellent pitcher, and he did his job. Only thing you can do is tip your cap. Imanaga is a classic Japanese pitcher. We faced multiple Japanese pitchers this season, and I think that we'll be all right with him. No fear. How are we feeling about the game so far? Apprehensive, nervous? Yeah. Well, that's why we've got players like Paul Goldschmidt leading off, Belly's hitting up high, Judge. Those three hit left-handed pitching very well. Yeah, the Cubs have a solid lineup. There's no doubt about that. They're definitely a decent team, and we will do what we got to do. Last night, if y'all weren't aware, I did the play-by-play for the A's Blue Jays game, as the A's bailed us out by beating the Jays 4-3 last night. It was a pretty exciting game. A lot of people, a lot of people showed up in the stream. It was a good time for all. Yeah, Jake, he didn't hit yesterday. He went 0 for 4, but everything he hit was a drive at somebody. So those will fall in eventually, and I'm fine with it. I've watched Goldschmidt throughout his entire career, from a young Diamondback coming up at from Double A to the majors to his time. Yep, Red Sox are streaking, but can they hold for the long run? I don't think so, personally. Trying to take care of some last second admin stuff before we start the game. And we are still in a commercial break. But let's get it on. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy Sunday to spend a little bit of time here. Yeah, Jake, I enjoyed calling the game last night, and definitely on off days I will try to call. And the first pitch to Tucker is a freaking homer. Actually, Bush. The 1-0 is driven to right center, and the first pitch is out of here for a home run. And the Cubs are up 1-0. Bush hits one into the bullpen. That's Bush's 19th home run in the season. So that is not the way that we wanted to start this game out. And the pitch is swung on and missed by Tucker. Count is 0-1. And the pitch, second pitch, is low for ball 2. And the next pitch is down low. Count is 2-1. Warren sets, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is evened at 2-2. Ed Ward fires the pitch. It is a four-seamer off the plate. Count is now 3-2. Yankees ate a lot of runs or a lot of innings with the bullpen yesterday. We can't afford another one. And the next pitch is inside for a ball 4, and there goes the walk. Coming up to bat is Seihei Suzuki. Ed Ward sets, and the first pitch is fouled off. Suzuki bounces the ball off his leg. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is a four-seamer that is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And the sweeper is off the plate for ball 1. Count is 1-2. Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is fly to left field, and it is going to drop in front of Dominguez for a single. Tucker is going to advance to second, so Warren has faced 3 batters, giving up a home run and base on balls and a single. Cubs have runners at first and second with nobody out, and Pete Crow Armstrong is coming up to bat. Crow Armstrong's hitting .266 on the season, 25 home runs, 70 RBIs, and an .852 OPS. And the pitch is hit to left field, and Dominguez is going to camp under it and get it. He shoots it into Volpe, but Tucker tags at second and heads to third. Runners are at first and third with 1 out. Carson Kelly is coming up to bat. Quentin Walcott is behind the dish. He is a hitter-friendly pitcher or umpire. Hey, Celia, welcome to the stream. And the pitch is a sinker for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Yankees infield is set back for the double play. Playing standard depth. And the next pitch is a sinker inside for ball 1. Count is evened at 1-1. Warren sets, and the pitch is fouled off. And Warren sets, and the ball is hit to Jazz. Jazz flips it to Volpe. Volpe flips it to Goldschmidt for the 4-6-3 double play. So that is 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 runner left on board. And the Yankees are coming up to bat. In our half of the inning, we are going to have Paul Goldschmidt leading off, Cody Bellinger following up, and Aaron Judge hitting in the 3-hole. Definitely not the way that we wanted to start this game. However, it is early, and we could definitely get back into this one easily. All right, for those of you in the stream, I did a sound effect and my audio. We've been doing some experimenting with the new stream deck that we've got. I'm curious, how does it sound to y'all? And Imanaga is on the mound, and he's ready to pitch. Goldschmidt is stepping into the box. Imanaga is 5-3 on the 5-3 on the season, 2.80. And the first pitch is a 4-seamer inside for ball 1. Imanaga sets, and the ball is hit foul and is going to make the stands. Count is 1-1. Imanaga sets, and the pitch is in there and fouled off again. Count is 1-2. I would anticipate that Imanaga is going to come with a sinker on this pitch. Imanaga sets, and he throws, and the pitch is a sinker down there, swung on for strike 3, and Goldschmidt is down on strikes. Yankees have to be cautious with the split finger because that is his strikeout pitch. Bellinger is up to bat. Imanaga fires the first pitch. It is off the plate for ball 1. Cody has a 17-game hitting streak. Bellinger is hitting .285 with 16 home runs, 54 RBIs, and an .837 OPS. And the 4-seamer is in there for call. Strike 1, catches the outside corner. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is a sinker down low for ball two. Count is now 2-1. And Imanaga sets, and the sweeper is down low. That is going to be 3-1 to Cody. Yeah, so yesterday Goldie went 0 for 4, and Bellinger hits a fly ball to center field. Crow Armstrong is sitting and waiting for it, and that is the second out of the inning. And all rise, the judges in the chamber. Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch, and Judge swings over the top of a slider for call, strike one. Imanaga sets, and he brings the next pitch, and this one is inside. They say that he did not check his swing, and Judge is now down 0-2. Judge takes time out, does his rock throw. Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch. Judge swings over the top of a splitter for that third out. The Yankees are retired in order. Yeah, Celia, that is definitely the case. They need to be patient at the plate. It's funny. Last night when we were watching the Jays and the A's doing the play-by-play, Gossman is really noted for his splitter. Gets a lot of strikeouts on it, and the A's hitters were very patient. And when it was all said and done, by the time Gossman left the game, he only had 2 strikeouts. Patient at bats, and they took their shots and ended up taking out the Jays yesterday. Coming up in the top of the second is going to be Ian Happ, Dansby Swanson, and Nico Horner. So let's hope Warren is settled in and buckles down and gets it going. For those of you just joining the stream, we are headed to the top of 2. Cubs lead the Yankees 1-0. And Warren sets, and the first pitch is a sweeper in there for call, strike one. Happ is hitting .227 on the season, 12 home runs, 46 RBIs, and a .699 OPS. Next pitch is a changeup way off the plate. Count is 1-1. And the ball is hit. It is a line drive to right field. Judge is going to field it and shoot it back into the infield. So Happ leads off the inning with a base hit. And the pitch is a sweeper into Hap or Swanson for call, strike one. And Warren sets. And the pitch is another sweeper. This time it is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Hey, Dev, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. And Warren sets, and the fastball is low and away. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is hit to right field. Judge is on the track and makes the catch on the warning track. He turns around and shoots it to second base. Hap is returning to first, so that is the first out of the inning. And Warren sets. And the sinker is called strike one, right down the heart of Broadway. Horner's hitting .286 on the season, 3 home runs, 39 RBIs, and a .716 OPS. And Warren sets, and the pitch is hit to Chisholm. Chisholm flips it to Volpe, but Horner beats the relay throw out. So that is going to be the second out of the inning. Brujan is up to bat, and the first pitch is a four-seamer just off the plate for ball one. Brujan is hitting .171 on the season, no home runs, 2 RBIs, and a .452 OPS. Warren sets, and he fires, and the line drive is hit just over Jazz's head. So that is a base hit for Brujan. Judge fires the ball all the way to third. So the Cubs have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Michael Busch. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a home run in the first inning. It was not a strong throw by Volpe, Jonathan. And Warren sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Ward checks on the runner at second, and the pitch is a changeup down low. Count is 1-1. Can you all tell me how the audio level is on the broadcast for the play-by-play? Warren sets, and he brings the changeup. It is way off the plate. Count is 2-1. Hey, D Train, welcome to the stream. Hey, Brandon. And the ball is hit to deep center. Bellinger is on the track and he makes the play for the third out. There's no runs on 2 hits with 2 runners left on base. Hey, Brandon, how are you? For those of you in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button. If you are not a member, consider subscribing to the channel and share the link out. Appreciate any help that y'all could provide in helping this channel grow. Coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the second is going to be Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm, and Jason Dominguez. Yeah, D trade doesn't look settled in right now. Warren Ape typically he's had problems in the early couple of innings, so hopefully he settles down on the next run. And the first pitch is way inside to Stanton. Stanton is hitting 242 on the season, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs, and a 742 OPS. And the next pitch on the way, and it is a slider inside. Count is now 2-0 on Stanton. Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch, and Stanton hits this one into the stands. It's out of play. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch, and Stanton fouls this one straight back into the backstop. Hey, Sco, how's it going? Count is evened at 2-2. Imanaga sets, and the ball is hit to center field, and this is going, and gone. So Stanton hits another home run, and the game is tied at 1-up, and that was right center field. Ball left his bat at 99.5 miles per hour and went 371 feet. So the score is now evened up at 1-up. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm. So the question is Stanton found his groove, and is he starting to heat up? And the first pitch to Jazz is a fastball off the plate. Count is 1-0. Imanaga sets, and he brings the fastball. It is down low. Count is 2-0. Jazz is hitting 252 on the season, 17 home runs, 43 RBIs, and a 866 OPS. Imanaga sets and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 3-0. Imanaga sets and that pitch is way off the plate for ball 4. And Jazz is stripping his gear and heading first base. So let's see how much havoc Jazz can do. Is he going to be on the run? And Dominguez is up to bat, and the first pitch is down in the dirt. Count is 1-0. Dominguez is hitting .269 on the season, 8 home runs, 34 RBIs, and a .786 OPS. And the next pitch is up and away. Count is 2-0. Imanaga sets and the pitch is way off the plate. Count is 3-0. So Jason, force him to throw a strike. Imanaga sets and he's taken all the way for called strike 1. Imanaga makes a pickoff attempt. Jazz is back in standing up, and the crowd is booing. Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch. Jazz is on the run, and they catch him. So Kelly throws Chisholm out, stealing. I'm not sure about this one. I think his hand might have got in there. But the Yankees are not going to challenge. The count is 3-2, and Imanaga fires, and Dominguez fouls the pitch back. It's going to remain 3-2, heading to the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Imanaga sets and he fires, and this one is right down the heart of Broadway for called strike 3. That is the second out of the inning. I'm not going to complain when Jazz tries to steal. He gets thrown out, he gets thrown out. Imanaga sets and he brings the pitch. It is inside to Anthony Volpe. Count is 1-0. Imanaga is 29 pitches into the game, and the pitch is foul tipped by Volpe. Count is going to even at 1-1. And Imanaga sets and fires, and the pitch is up out of the strike zone. Count is 2-1. Imanaga sets, and the splitter is down low. Count is now 3-1. That's the patient type of at-bats that we need to see from this team. Imanaga sets, and the ball is popped up. And Happ is going to make the play in foul territory for the third out. But the Yankees tie the game up on a Giancarlo Stanton home run. As we head to the top of 3, Kyle Tucker, Seiya Suzuki, and Pete Crow Armstrong are coming up to bat. All right, I still haven't got my answer. How is the audio? Are you guys hearing it okay? Is it too low? Is it too high? We've added a stream deck to the setup and have been making some adjustments. So trying to make sure that everything is okay. Understood, Sean. 5x5. So let's see what young Will Warren brings us out in the 3rd inning.
The beach. To Corona, she isn't just a place. She is an element. And with salt and spray, she shoves us relentlessly into the present. That's what's inside every bottle of Corona. So no matter where your journey takes you, with just a squeeze of lime, the beach is always closer. Corona, La Playa awaits.
And we are back to the game. And Warren fires the first pitch. It is a curveball just off the plate for ball 1. Tucker is 0 for 0 on the day with a walk in the 1st inning. And the pitch is grounded to first base. Goldschmidt is going to field it cleanly and take it himself for the 1st out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Seiya Suzuki. Warren is 34 pitches deep into the game. Tucker sets, and the ball is fouled off. The count is 0-1. Suzuki is 1 for 1 on the day. He had a single in the 1st inning. Warren fires a sinker that is just inside for ball 1. Count is evened at 1-up. Warren sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is fouled off. Count is now 1-2. Suzuki is back in the box, and the pitch is a four-seamer that just misses inside. Count is evened at 2-2. And the pitch, wow, is called ball 3. Count is 3-2. I think that one actually painted the outside part of the plate. Warren sets, and he fires, and the pitch is chopped to third base. Peraza fields it and shoots it across the diamond to Goldschmidt to record the 2nd out of the inning. And that is the 2nd out. Coming up to bat is Pete Crow Armstrong. He is 0 for 1 on the day, and he flew out in the 1st. And the first pitch is slapped to the left side Dominguez is tracking the ball, and he is going to make the play on the warning track for the third out. So that is a 1-2-3 inning. Dev, my mom seems to be doing okay, but I'll be finding out on Friday because I'm going to be up in Philadelphia to take care of her from the 18th to the 28th. So thank you for asking. And of course, I'll be carrying my setup with me, so I'll be broadcasting live from Philadelphia. Coming up to bat in our half of the third is going to be Austin Wells, Everson Pereira, and Paul Goldschmidt. Imanaga sets, and the first pitch is fouled off by Wells. Count is 0-1. Wells is hitting .224 on the season, 14 home runs, 53 RBIs, and a 740 OPS. And Imanaga sets, and the pitch is way up inside for ball one. Count is 1-1. Imanaga sets, and he brings the next pitch, and this one is hit a lazy fly ball to left field. Happ is camped under it, and he's going to make the play for the first out of the inning. Peraza is up to bat. Imanaga brings the pitch, and it is just a little bit high for ball one. Peraza's hitting .151 on the season, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. And the next pitch is a four-seamer right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is even at 1-1. Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch, and this one is fouled straight to the backstop. Count is 1-2. Peraza takes time out. Peraza's back in the box. Imanaga sets, and the splitter is down in the dirt. Count is 2-2. Deuce. Imanaga sets, and he fires, and the pitch is fouled off once again, and we're going to reset and do it again. Imanaga sets, and he fires, and Peraza swings over the top of a fork ball, for the strikeout and the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. Imanaga sets and he fires, and the pitch is a sweeper down low for ball one. Goldschmidt is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in the first. Imanaga sets, and the pitch is down low. Count is now 2-0. Imanaga fires a four-seamer that catches the inside corner for strike one. Count is 2-1. And Imanaga fires, and the four-seamer is fouled off. Count is even at 2-2. Imanaga sets, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 2-2. Imanaga gets the sign. He sets. And there is time called. Oh, never mind. It was a pitch clock violation. Counsel is out arguing. So the count is going to advance to 3-2. And Goldie steps in the box. Imanaga sets, and he fires, and Goldschmidt hits a fly ball to left center field. Crow Armstrong is waving everyone off, and he makes the catch for the third out. Yankees go down in order, and we're heading to the top of the fourth. Coming up to bat is going to be Carson Kelly, Ian Happ, and Dansby Swanson. The chat is awfully quiet. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button. Share the channel out. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. And today is the last game prior to the All-Star break. So hopefully we can leave on a positive note with a win and a series win. Hey, D-Rod, what's up, brother? I was on last night at 10 o'clock to call the A's and the Blue Jays game. Warren's pitching has been Warren's pitching. He was in trouble in the first inning, started to work things out in the second, got better in the third, and We'll see what we have in the fourth. And Warren sets. And he brings the pitch. It is a sinker off the plate for ball one. Kelly is 0 for 1 on the night or on the afternoon. He grounded into the double play. In the second, Kelly swings on the pitch, and it is strike one. Count is even at 1-1. And the four-seamer is off the plate. Count is going to go to 2-1. Warren sets and he fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to go to 2-2. Kelly takes timeout. Hey, Eric, how's it going? For those of you joining the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button. And Warren throws a sweeper that is way in the other batter's box and bounces all the way to the backstop. Count is now full, 3-2. As I was saying, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the stream out, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And the pitch is in, and Kelly fouls it off. Count is going to remain 3-2. Warren is 47 pitches deep into this game. Warren sets and he fires, and the pitch is hit into center field, a looper for a base hit. Bellinger shoots it in quickly, and Kelly starts the game or the inning off with a leadoff single. And Warren sets. Four-seamer is just inside for ball one. Happ is 1 for 1 on the afternoon with a single in the second. And Warren sets and he brings the pitch. It paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. Warren sets. Warren steps off the backside of the mound. He's back on and he fires another four-seamer inside for ball two. Count is 2-1. Jonathan, I just dropped the link in the chat if you want to hit it. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now 2-2. Warren sets and he fires and misses outside. Count is going to run full.
Hi.
Hey, Jonathan.
The two pieces of information I want to share.
And Warren sets and the ball is hit foul down the line. Count is going to remain 3-2. Warren is at 54 pitches.
Maybe after the at bat.
Okay. Warren sets, and he misses. And that is a walk to Hap. Runners are at first and second with nobody out. Go ahead, John. Jonathan, shoot your notes, brother.
Today, Lewis Hill pitched 3 1/3 innings, striking out 6 batters in his first weekend game start. Second, Ben Hash strikes out the side in the first inning with two strikeouts being on curveball, one on fastball, and he touched 97 for the first time this season. So, Lewis Hill is on his way back. I know this is the first rehab game, but any good news, it's all good news.
Yep. How many pitches did Hill throw in his first outing?
I think they said it was 50. 3 1/3 innings, 50 pitches, 6 strikeouts. Maybe I can get the exact numbers on ESPN when it loads. But I believe that if I remember correctly, those were the numbers.
And Warren checks on the runner. He sets and fires, and the pitch is a sinker down low. Count is 1-0. Warren does not have a feel for the plate at all today. He is all over the place. When he's missing bad.
Yeah, Warren is not very good today.
Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is foul down the third base line. Count is 1-1. Swanson is 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch is hit to right field. Judge is making a running attack, and he makes the play.
So
that is the first out of the inning.
So it's 3 1/3 innings, 50 pitches, 36 strikes. That's Lewis Hill. That was Lewis Hill today. 1 1.
Not bad for his first outing.
Yeah. That's very, very positive news in the right direction.
And Horner is up to bat. Warren sets and fires, and the first pitch is in there for call. Strike 1.
I'm guessing Hill will get 2 more rehab starts.
And the pitch is a sweeper, swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Horner takes time out.
But yeah. I'll continue after the inning is over.
All right, Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. So that is Warren's first strikeout of the day, and that is the second out of the inning. Brujan is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 1 on the day, a single in the second. Warren sets, and he fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1.
Yeah.
It's funny, when Brujan came up the first time, his average was 171. He got a hit. Now his batting average is 194. So he must not have many bats. Warren fires a sweeper that is high and off the plate. Count is 1-1.
191 to 194.
171 to 194.
Well, Brujan.
Warren sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is a four-seamer up and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-1.
Yeah, coming into this game, he only had 36 at bats.
Yeah.
Maybe as of now he. So
And the pitch is fouled off by Brujan. Count is evened at 2-2. All right, well, it's time to get nasty, baby.
we need one more strike here.
Yep. And Warren sets. And the pitch is way outside. Count is now 3-2. So with 2 outs in a full count, the runners are going to release as soon as the pitch is thrown.
Yeah. Do you think Warren is not attacking the zone? He's being a little bit more careful when he had 2 strikes?
I think that Warren would normally be in AAA right now.
Yeah.
And the pitch is grounded to Jazz. Jazz feels it and shoots it to Goldie to record the 3rd out of the inning. So Warren works into trouble and gets out of it once again.
So here's a question. Assuming Heel can return, say, right after the All-Star break, what move do you see in the rotation?
I think we could see Warren being shifted to the bullpen. Maybe Schlittler.
Oh. Honestly, I would prefer to keep Schlittler. I want to see more of him. And he's a starting pitcher.
Yep. Let's see. D-Rod says, let's not make Gil the savior of the season. He's a rookie pitcher that can't pitch yet.
First of all, he's not a
sophomore jinx can strike anyone. Yeah, we're not saying that that he's a savior, but would you prefer Stroman as an option?
No, I would prefer a fully healthy Lewis Hill. A fully healthy Lewis Hill. You saw what he could do last year. He could give you a solid. He had what a 3-month run of not losing a game.
Yeah, when he came out, and I think in the latter part of the season he would pitch twice as many innings as he'd ever pitched, and was tired.
I know that's the mistake. I think that's what caused him to be injured this year. He was used too much last year in the late half of the game, and look, I don't know what is the solution.
And the first pitch to Bellinger catches the outside corner by Imanaga. Count is 0-1.
Yeah, your computer is about 10 seconds ahead of my television.
And the Imanaga sets, and he fires, and the pitch is a sweeper off the plate. Count is evened out 1-1. Today is Cody's 30th birthday, so happy birthday, Cody Bellinger, and let's see if he can do some damage on his birthday, extend his hitting streak to 17.
Well, I don't expect a home run every time. I just want him to get on base.
I didn't say home run. I said extend the hitting streak.
Yeah, damage too. Oh, he got.
And the pitch is hit high fly ball to right field. Suzuki backs up, but he is camped on the track, and he makes the play for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is the captain.
I think he just got under that one. If it was maybe a half an inch to the center of the bat, that may have been a home run.
All rise. The judge is in the chamber. Imanaga sets, and the first pitch catches the inside corner for call, strike one. The captain is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in the first inning.
Yeah. Do you know
Imanaga sets, and the pitch is just off the plate. I don't know. He might have painted the outside corner. Count is evened at 1-1.
also the catcher moved his glove, so that may have helped Judge.
Imanaga sets, and Captain foul tips the ball. Count is 1-2. In classic Judge fashion, he is going to take time out, pick up some dirt, throw a rock to the side, get his mind right, and ready to drive a ball.
Do you remember I think it was always Garcia Parr who always used to twist his hand every time he stepped out of the box.
Imanaga sets, and my God, the pitch is down but called, strike three. Once again, bring in ABS because this guy stinks.
Well, I hope you're right, Sean.
Giancarlo Stanton is up to bat, and Imanaga sets, and the first pitch is swung on, missed. Count is 0-1. Stanton has accounted for our one run today at a home run to right center field. Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch. It is a splitter down in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Imanaga sets, and the pitch is a four-seamer way out of the strike zone. Count is now 2-1. Stanton has the hawk eye, looking like he's ready to do some damage. Imanaga sets, and he fires, and Stanton swings over the top of that one. Count is now 2-2. D-Rod, it was a 50-50 pitch, but it's been about 90% called balls today. And the pitch is hammered to left field, but that one is going to go foul.
Imanaga got 60 pitches already?
Yep. Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike three. That is 3 up and 3 down, and that is the 8th Yankee retired in a row.
I know
As we head to the top of the 5th, Michael Bush, Kyle Tucker, and Seiya Suzuki are coming up to bat.
This might be an unpopular position, but knowing how Stanton at bats, I think he could be one of the easiest players to pitch to, because all you need to do is get the ball around the plate. It doesn't necessarily have to be on the plate, and he will swing it. He will swing it at anything close. That's just the player he is.
But the question is, can a pitcher do that?
Yes, that's
more times than not, they leak it over the plate, and he will clubber hawk it.
Well, if you're a pitcher that has good control, he can do that. If not, it will be over the plate.
Today's modern model is to throw as hard as you can for as long as you can.
Well, I disagree with that.
I'm not saying that it's right, wrong, or indifferent, but I'm telling you that's what they're doing.
I understand. But
I called the play-by-play for last night's Blue Jays A's, and when Mason Miller came in, 100, 101, 102, and it was flying. It didn't matter where it was. People were swinging at everything.
I wonder what would happen if you would if Mason Miller can throw 100, if he can throw 94, 95 with more accuracy, and if that would result in a better outcome.
D-Rod, it's not complaining. It's an observance of what today's modern pitchers do. And Warren sets, and the first pitch is swung on by Bush and missed. Count is 0-1. Hey, Chris, welcome to the stream. And Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is hit up the middle. Volpe has it and shoots it to Goldschmidt to record the first out of the inning.
Yes. That's what Volpe needs to do a little bit more of. If there's a slow runner, he needs to set his feet, take that extra second, and throw the pitch, throw with more accuracy.
And Warren sets, and the pitch is just off the plate. Call is 1-0. Tucker is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk in the first.
Need to get that?
No. And Warren fires. The sweeper is inside. Count is now 2-0. Warren is not missing anywhere close to the plate.
I think he's just being very careful with Tucker.
And the sweeper is down low. Count is now 3-0. Warren's walking around on the mound like he doesn't have any confidence. He sets and he brings the pitch, and it is fouled off. Count is 3-1. And Warren sets and catches the inside corner with a four-seamer. Count is now 3-2. Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate for ball 4.
On that pitch, I don't think Warren wanted really anything to do with Tucker. He was being very careful around the plate.
Suzuki is up to bat, and a sweeper catches the outside of the corner for call strike 1. Suzuki is 1 for 2 on the day with a single in the first. Warren sets, and the sweeper is way off the plate. Count is evened out 1-1.
This pitcher is doing what Maddox did for over a decade. Now we're complaining.
Nobody's complaining, just telling how the shift of the pitchers has been.
Yeah, that's what
the pitch is another sweeper way off the plate. Count is now 2-1.
Reason why Volpe throws that way because he got a weak arm for that position. I've been saying this for a while. I'm not sure if Volpe is the long-term shortstop.
Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is line drive right at Peraza for the second out of the inning.
I think eventually Volpe will move out of the shortstop position. Not this year or next year, but eventually.
Coming up to bat is Pete Crow Armstrong. He is 0 for 2 on the day.
Yeah.
And the first pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0.
Why the Mets traded this guy, I had no idea.
Looks like Ian Hamilton is warming up in the pen. And the pitch is grounded up the middle. Jazz is going to get it and flip it to Volpe to record the third out of the inning. So we are halfway through this game, and we are tied 1-1. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the fifth for our New York Yankees is Jazz Chisholm, Jason Dominguez, and Anthony Volpe.
Yeah. So what do you think of that? Do you think Volpe could be here long term, or just until they have someone who can play a better shortstop?
Well, I believe that the Yankees organization has invested a lot in Volpe. They have kept him up there when many people have thought that he should be replaced. If you look at his historic numbers, he's a 3.4 WAR player for his first 2 seasons, and that's above league average. You don't have to have a superstar at every position. Hell, Volpe's hitting approach hasn't been consistent from one year to the next. First year, he was banging home runs and had a very low batting average. Next year, they said that they wanted his batting average to come up, so he didn't hit as many home runs. This year, they said they want more power and a higher OPS. Well, he's touched on everything. Every year when they've asked him to do something, he's done it.
Well, then they have to realize Volpe. I think bottom line, Volpe could give you maybe 20 to 25 home runs at most. That's what you would expect from Volpe. Around 20 home runs and good defense, and if he can raise his batting average to 270 consistently, I think he could have a pretty good career. Is that too much to expect? Hitting 270 with 20 home runs?
Not in my mind's eye. The first pitch from Imanaga is up out of the strike zone for ball 1. Jazz walked in the second and was thrown out, caught stealing. Next pitch is a four-seamer off the plate. Count is 2-0. And Imanaga gets a gift, a call, strike 1. That ball was off the plate. Count is now 2-1. Hey, Stephen B., welcome to the stream. Imanaga sets, and he fires, and Jazz hits a pop-up to the left side. Swanson is tracking it and makes the play just on the left field grass. 1 down.
Rays and Red Sox are tied. Tiger games are tied.
Jason Dominguez up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in the second. And Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1.
That's funny.
Imanaga sets, and he fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Imanaga fires, and the pitch is up and in for ball 1. Count is 1-2. Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is hit to right field. It is popped up. Horner is backing up, and Suzuki makes the play for the second out.
Dominguez.
Volpe is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the night or the afternoon with a flyout in the second. There are no runners on and 2 outs.
With the exception of Stanton's home run, the Yankees just have 1 walk in this game.
Yep. And the first pitch is a sweeper in there for call, strike 1. Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is off the plate. Count is evened at 1-1. Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is down low. Splitter, count is 2-1. And Volpe hits the ball to third base, fired across the diamond to Bush, and that is going to do it. That is 11 in a row retired by Imanaga. Coming up to bat in the top of 6 is Carson Kelly, Ian Happ, and Dansby Swanson.
I don't know what to do with Volpe right now. He's not. I know the Yankees love him, but he's not playing like a everyday player.
Hell, a lot of players aren't playing like everyday players. I think we need a break.
Yeah.
All-Star break couldn't come fast enough as far as I'm concerned.
Well, by the end of this game, they're going to have a week long. When is the first game after the break?
I'm not sure, but I can find out.
Yeah, it's on the 18th.
Oh, that's the day I fly to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So I'll get to Pennsylvania to Philadelphia about 12:30.
Yeah, that's a 7:15 game. So after today, they have 6 days, 5 days off. Basically, 4 full days off.
And who are we playing?
Atlanta.
All right.
So you'll be in Pennsylvania.
I will be.
Yeah, you fly there?
I am this time because my vision is not suitable for me to drive 6 hours. And my sister said that she would fly me up. So I said, okay, I will fly up then. Okay. I'm good to go for driving locally, but and the first pitch is swung on and missed by Kelly.
Okay.
So I will drive her car locally, and Warren sets, and the pitch is hit to right field. Judge is on the run, and it is going to bounce foul. Count is 0-2.
That is one sound I never enjoyed hearing on the loudspeaker at Yankee Stadium because it's too noisy.
And it looks like Hamilton is ready to cover the game.
Yeah, this could be his last batter.
Warren has 83 pitches. And the pitch is swung on and fouled off. Count is going to remain Kelly is 1 for 2 on the day with a single in the fourth. Warren sets and fires, and the four-seamer is way out of the strike zone. Count is 1-2.
Yeah, maybe Warren is getting tired. He's had 85 pitches already.
Yep.
That's he's pitched. He hasn't given up more than one run, but he hasn't pitched very effectively.
Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is hit to left field. And that is going to go off the wall. Dominguez is going to field it, and that is going to be a stand-up double for Kelly.
Yeah, that should do it for Warren.
And that one flew just over Dominguez's glove.
Yeah, if he got another step, he may have made that.
Happ is up to bat, and he has a single and a walk on the day. And the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1.
I'm surprised Boone didn't take him out.
We ate a lot of innings with the bullpen yesterday. And Warren sets, and the pitch is chopped to Jazz. Jazz feels it cleanly and shoots it to Goldie for the out. Kelly moves to third. Dansby Swanson is coming to bat.
That should do it.
And it looks like Boone is coming out, so Captain Hook is fixing to jerk Warren's tail out of this game.
Yeah. Overall, it's a good outing for Warren. 5 in the third, 1 run, with possibly a second run, the runner in the scoring position.
And Hamilton is going to replace Warren. So we go to a commercial break.
But I think mostly good news.
Well, Jake, he got a good jump on the ball, and it was just over the reach of his glove. Curious to see what the fan stats were on catch probability. When the game comes back, Hamilton is going to have a runner at third base with 1 out, and he'll be facing Dansby Swanson.
Did you hear any of that?
Hamilton has a 3.28 ERA. Opponents are hitting 182 against him. He has 38 strikeouts and 19 walks. Swanson is 0 for 2 on the day with a flyout and a lineout.
I look so calm. Well, I guess that's part of my job. I'm supposed to look calm.
And the Yankees are playing the infield in.
And I
Looks
think
like there's a pitch comm issue.
part of the reason why Warren left early is because of the All-Star break. The bullpen will have extra rest after playing today, so they could pitch a little bit more. That's my guess of why he came out in the sixth inning.
And the new pitch comm has arrived. And Hamilton sets. Swanson steps into the box. And the pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And the pitch is hit. Dominguez is backing up, and that one is gone. That is a 2-run home run. So Swanson goes yard. That is his first hit of the series. And the Cubs go up 3-1.
Hamilton has not been the same pitcher since he returned from his injury. Right over the middle of the plate.
And Nico Horner is coming up to bat. And he bunts the ball, and it goes foul.
What was the purpose of that pitch?
Cement mixer got hammered.
Cement mixer? At least we have that.
Hamilton sets, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-1. And Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen.
Well,
Hamilton sets, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is now 1-2. And the pitch is in there for call, strike 3. So congratulations. You strike out the guy after the horses have already left the stable. Brujan is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Hamilton sets, and the pitch is fouled off. Hamilton sets, and he brings the pitch. It is a sinker off the plate. Count is even at 1-1. And the pitch is in the dirt. Count is 2-1 on Brujan. And Brujan shows bunt, but fouls it off. Count is 2-2. Hamilton sets, and the pitch is fouled off. And we're going to reset and do it again. Deuce, deuce. And the pitch is swung on and missed. But not before the Cubs hit a 2-run homer to take a 3-1 lead over our New York Yankees. Coming up in the bottom of the sixth is going to be Austin Wells, Oswald Peraza, and Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah. So I was talking with Joe earlier. Who do you think? Who do you think could be the player or the position the Yankees choose with their first pick today?
Well, we're picking so far deep.
Yeah.
My bet is probably a corner infielder.
Corner infielder. Yeah. If I were to guess, my guess is either an infielder or a pitcher. The only thing is the Yankees' top prospects. Let me go back to the top 30 chat. Out of the top 10 prospects, 7 of them are pitching.
Well, we drafted 17 pitchers last year in the MLB draft. We got another 12 in the international free agency. So we brought a boatload of pitchers in.
Yeah, so I might not even say that it always depends on the player, but if the position was a factor, it might be an outfielder or an infielder.
And the first pitch is a curveball for ball one.
It may have hit him.
And Wells hits a line drive to right field. So that is a leadoff single for Wells.
Oh, yes.
And the Yankees' second hit of the game.
Oh, well, if the bottom of the lineup can start hitting, then that will be a very big benefit. But I'm not sure if I see Peraza on this team.
And Peraza hits a pop-up to the second base. Horner is under it and makes the catch. Hey, Nathan, how's it going?
Yeah, Peraza is, I think at this point, he's more of a burden to this team.
Goldie is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 2 against Imanaga with a strikeout and a flyout.
Goldschmidt has really deteriorated in the last.
Imanaga sets, and the pitch is fouled sharply down the third base line. Count is 0-1.
The Yankees don't bunt, or else Peraza should have bunted. If any player should bunt, it should be Peraza, but the Yankees just don't bunt.
And Imanaga throws over to first. Walls is back, standing up. And it looks like Brazier is warming up in the Cubs bullpen. And the pitch by Goldie is shot to the third baseman. And that is a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. As we head to the top of the seventh, Michael Bush will be leading off, followed by Kyle Tucker and Seiya Suzuki.
All right, I'm gonna log off today, and I'll go follow the drafts later on. I really should put my air conditioner on. It's getting hot in here. Thank you again.
Thanks for coming up. Thanks for sharing the news. Most appreciated.
You're welcome. And hopefully we'll have more to talk about next time because the Yankees will have drafted a couple players by Tuesday.
Yep. Indeed, they will.
Bye.
Have a good day. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. All right, Celia, have a good day. Appreciate you showing up in the stream. Keep your eye out for notifications in case I feel like calling another game tonight.
What's up, Kat?
And welcome, Nathan.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Yeah, we did a football camp today.
Who was with the camp today?
Mike Gazeski from the Cincinnati Bengals, tight end.
Gazeski, yeah.
He's a Barnegat guy, New Jersey guy. So,
All right.
was it Jonathan? Was there any breaking news?
He was talking about Luis Hill's
Outing.
start.
Yeah.
Yep. He went 3 innings, gave up a run. He had 6 strikeouts, 1 walk through 50 pitches. And it looks like Tim Hill is coming into the game.
What's up, everyone? What's up, chat?
And the first pitch from Hill is a sinker in there for call, strike 1. They're not doing an ESPN game, D-Rod. And the next pitch is a sinker for call, strike 2. But thanks for the info. And Hill sets, and he fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Can you hear my sound effect?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's not too loud, too soft? All
That's
right.
good. So it's finally working.
That's the first few. I've got a bunch more to load on. And during the All-Star break, I'll be doing it. And Hill fires, and the pitch is fouled down the first base line. Count is 1-0. and the pitch is a sinker off the plate. Count is yeah, that makes sense, D-Rod. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Can Hill get his second consecutive strikeout? Count and the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. They'll be coming back to play, and I'll be flying to Philadelphia. And the pitch is swung on and missed.
You're going next weekend, right?
Friday.
Oh, okay.
Leaving on Friday, the 18th. Yep.
Oh, Happy Gilmore, yeah, July 25th.
And Hill sets, and the pitch is way up out of the strike zone. Count is ball 1-0.
He filmed the whole thing in New Jersey.
Huh?
He filmed the whole movie in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah?
Happy
And
Gilmore.
Hill sets and fires, and the pitch is called. Strike one. Count is even at 1-0. Hill sets, and he fires, and the pitch is up out of the strike zone. Count is 2-1. Ed Hill sets, and the pitch is foul tipped. Count is 2-2. Hill sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. The count is going to remain 2-2. D-Rod, you forgot to add the word bitch. Hill sets, and he fires, and the pitch is just down low. Count is gone full, 3-2.
Bitch. He said.
Ed Hill sets, and the pitch is hit to right field. Judges on the run, and it is going to bounce off the right field wall, and he cannot get there. And Suzuki is going to stop at second with a 2-out double. Coming up to bat is Pete Crow Armstrong. Understood, D-Rod. And the first pitch is a sinker in for ball one. Count is 1-0.
I guess after the game, you'll see Judge, Rodon, and all fly to Atlanta.
And the pitch is hit up the middle. Volpe feels it and spins and fires. And the runner comes around to score from Suzuki. An infield strangle by Crow Armstrong. And the score is now 4-1 Cubs.
Also, Chaz Chisholm, also Judge, and Rodon will probably fly to Atlanta after the post-game stuff is done.
And Boone is going to the bullpen to bring another pitcher, Luke Weaver, to replace Tim Hill. Lordy, lordy, lordy.
Did you see CeCe Sabathia's home run yesterday
I did not.
during the celebrity softball game? He had a home run against Jenny Finch.
Nope, I didn't watch the celebrity softball games. Didn't see that one, brother.
Hmm.
For those of you that are here, if you could, please hit the like button, share
Subscribe.
the channel out, and subscribe if you are not subscribed.
You know what I just realized?
Hmm.
You know the sound effect they play when Boone comes out to pull a pitcher? Darth Vader breathing.
So you're going to get that one for me too? My son John is watching the game inside, and he
What's up,
said
Tom?
that Nathan says, "Hey."
Hey, Nathan.
Yeah,
John
oh.
said that when Boone comes to pull a pitcher, they
Mhm.
put the Darth Vader breathing in the mask sound. So he's going to download that one for me too.
Oh, wow.
He's already got
Oh, what?
the charge bugle.
The charge bugle?
Yeah, da 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 da.
Oh. Yeah.
And he's supposed to pull me the whoa oh. I'm supposed to have that one.
Yeah.
And Weaver sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is hit to right field. Judges camped under it, is going to put it away for the third out. So there is one run on 2 hits, and the Cubs advance the lead to 4-1. United States Air Force in the house. Military member of the day, served in the Korean War. All right, it's a lucky hat change time. We're going to go with the Veterans Day edition. I'm a veteran, so I guess it's applicable.
Nice. That's a nice hat. The veterans hat.
Yeah, you got my All-Star hat, brother? All-Star
No.
game's right around the corner.
Oh, I thought someone else was gonna get it for you, no?
No, nobody loves me. I don't get jack, but a hard time.
How did Will Warren look to you?
Average at best.
Damn.
Did not have control of a lot of his pitches, was all over the place.
That's crazy.
Actually, pretty unimpressive game thus far.
Hopefully your hat switch gives him some good luck.
Yep. And Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch, and Bellinger fouls it off.
See, this is crazy. They didn't bat Dominguez lead off again. That's insane.
And Imanaga sets, and the ball is chopped to first base. Horner flips it to Bush to record the first out of the inning. And that is one down.
Come on. Come on, Judge.
All rise. The judge is in the chamber. He is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. One of them BS. And the pitch is a curveball down, low ball 1. Looks like Drew Pomerantz, former Red Sox, is warming up in the pen. Imanaga sets, and the pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-0. Imanaga sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is a sweeper in there for call, strike 1. Count is 2-1. And the pitch paints the inside corner for call, strike 2. Count is 2-2, deuce deuce. Imanaga sets, and Judge hits the ball to Swanson on the ground. Swanson flips it to Bush to record the second out of the inning. That is 2 down. And Giancarlo Stanton is coming up to bat. Stanton is 1 for 2 on the day, and in the second inning, he hit a solo shot home run. And Imanaga sets. And he brings the pitch, and it is a sweeper inside for ball 1. Imanaga sets, and he fires the next pitch, and it is a splitter off the plate. Count is 2-0. Imanaga sets, and the pitch is down low and inside. Count is now 3-0. And the next pitch is a four-seamer that paints the inside corner. Call strike 1. Count is now 3-1. And Stanton just swung at ball 4 and fouled it off. Count is now full, 3-2.
What's up, Sean?
Stanton calls timeout. Put Dominguez lead off every day. Okay. Does it really matter if he leads off? Imanaga sets and he brings the pitch, and the ball is hit to right field. And Tucker is going to catch it just short of the warning track for the third out. Actually, that's Suzuki.
Loose.
So as we head to the bottom of 7, Ian Happ, Anthony Swanson, and Nico Horner are coming up to bat. Hey, Italian, how's it going?
Hey, call the town pizza.
And Weaver is going to stay out there, and the first pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one, count is 0-1. And the pitch is looped down the right field line, but that one is foul. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 0-2. And the pitch is inside for ball one. Count is 1-2. And Warren sets and he fires the pitch, and it is hit to Volpe at short. Volpe sets and fires to record the first out of the inning. Swanson coming up to bat. And Weaver sets and fires a changeup that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. So how's your day, or cold Italian pizza? And Warren sets, and he brings the heat, and it is down low for ball one. Count is evened at 1-1.
What did we have for lunch today?
I haven't had lunch yet. Actually, my son John is making Salisbury steak.
Right.
And Weaver sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed by Swanson. Count is 1-2.
Salisbury steak. Can't go wrong with the steak.
Yes, sir. I have that same sentiment. And Swanson hits a single up the middle under Golfy's glove for the one-out hit.
Delayed on the Salisbury steak. I pulled that flat pack that Mom had. I pulled it out of the fridge to come to room temperature, so I didn't freeze it. And the top turned brown, like gray.
And the first pitch to Horner is outside. Count is 1-0.
So I'm running to Food Line real quick to get a couple more tubes.
And Warren sets, or Weaver sets, and the pitch is fouled straight back to the backstop. Count is evened at 1-1. And Weaver sets and throws over to first on a pickoff attempt. Swanson back in head first.
Deuce.
And Weaver sets, and the pitch is fouled down the third base line. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is a soft blooper to Volpe, second out of the inning. And the pitch is fouled off by Shaw. Count is 0-1. Warren sets, and the pitch is off the plate, evens the count up at 1-1. So what do you got planned after this? Nothing.
Just relax, finish some, and then finish some content, and hang out by the pool.
Warren sets, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-1.
What about you?
I am going to do Jack Beano's. And Warren sets. And he fires, and the pitch is chopped to Volpe. Volpe flips it to Jazz to record the third out of the inning. Swanson is showing a finger to review the call. And he may be right. Yeah, this one shouldn't take very long. And no big surprise, the call is overturned.
Oh,
The runner at second is safe. Volpe backed up and flipped the ball to a running Swanson, and they beat the play out. I've gone through phases cold. And the pitch is in there for call. Strike one was a good baseball player. Then when I got old, I started playing old man baseball, or in other words, softball. Played basketball. I've bowled for a long time, and I'm actually a scratch golfer. And Bush is in the box. And now I do play-by-plays.
mhm.
Weaver sets, checks on the runner at second, fires the pitch, and that is call, strike three. Bush down looking. When I retired from the Navy, Cold, my wife bought me a new set of tailor-made golf clubs. And it looks like Drew Pomerantz is coming into the game for Shota Imanaga. Yankee fans, if you don't remember, Pomerantz was a longtime Boston Red Sox, so there should be some familiarity with our hitters there. Nathan, do me a rap song.
Huh?
Sing me a rap song.
Let's see. I don't know. Let's see.
All right, how about hip hop? No, nothing there.
Oh, wait. I know a lot of rappers. I listen to rap and hip hop, but
Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm, Jason Dominguez, and Anthony Volpe, and we are combined 0 for 6, I think.
hopefully we can score here. Come on, let's go Yankees. Come on.
And the first pitch is fouled off by Jazz. Count is 0-1. Pomerantz sets as Jazz gets back in the box. He fires, and the pitch is fouled off.
Wow.
Count is 0-2. Jazz is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk in the second, caught stealing in that same inning. And it looks like Devin Williams is warming up in the pen. And Pomerantz sets, and he fires, and the pitch is way out of the strike zone. Count is now 1-2. And it looks like there may be a pitch com issue with Pomerantz. And Jazz is John with the umpire once again. Pomerantz sets, and Jazz swings on the pitch for strike 3. And that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. And once again, Dominguez is going to be hitting from the right side. The first pitch is a four-seamer called strike 1 on the outside corner. Pomerantz sets, and the pitch is up out of the strike zone. Count is even 1-1. Ed Pomerantz sets, and he fires a knuckle curve that is off the plate. Count is 2-1.
Let's go Yankees.
Pomerantz sets, and Dominguez hits the ball to Horner, who flips it to Bush at first for the second out. And Pomerantz sets, and the first pitch to Volpe is just actually it clipped the outside portion of the corner, but he got lucky and got it called a ball. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Pomerantz sets and he fires the pitch. It is up and out of the strike zone. I think we need to call the crash cart because there is no heartbeat in this team whatsoever. Pomerantz sets and Volpe hits the ball to right center field, but Crow Armstrong is waiting for it, and that'll do it. And the Yankees go down in order 1-2-3 against Pomerantz as we head to the top of the ninth. Coming up for the Cubs is going to be Tucker, Suzuki, and Crow Armstrong. La, 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 la.
Come on, Yankees.
No heart whatsoever. No pulse. Wee-doo, wee-doo. Call the crash cart because these guys are lifeless.
Maybe he has to do something. When we were winning, Dominguez was leading off, and all of a sudden now, when Dominguez doesn't lead off,
You're gonna put Dominguez leading off against a monster left-hander. He hadn't even looked like he's gonna sniff a hit out of those guys over today, and it would have been worse with Boyd yesterday.
yeah.
Well, Jake, I appreciate that, but if you feel that you have to go to another channel, do it, brother.
So Jake,
Life is too short to be aggravated constantly. But I will be here until the last pitch. And it looks like Devin Williams is coming in to replace Luke Weaver. And Williams sets and he fires the first pitch. It is a changeup in there for call. Strike one. Opponents are hitting a 2-0-2 against Williams. And Williams sets and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Tucker is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 walks. And Williams sets and he brings the pitch and it is way out of the strike zone and all the way to the backstop. Count is 1-2.
Deuce, deuce.
And Williams sets and he fires and the pitch is in there for call. Strike 3. Well, Nancy, I've called for the crash cart to have resuscitation on this team because there's no pulse whatsoever. Seihei Suzuki is coming up to bat. He is 2 for 4 with a single and a double. And the first pitch is in there, a nice changeup for call, strike one. And it looks like Palencia is warming up in the bullpen for the Cubs. Williams sets and he brings the pitch, and it is swung on and missed for strike two. And Williams sets and he delivers the pitch. It is way off the plate. Count is evened at, or is at 1-2. And Williams sets, and the pitch is swung on and tipped into Wells' glove for the second strikeout of the inning.
Hi, Nancy.
Yeah, the first pitch from Williams is a four-seamer off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Williams sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is swung on and fouled off. Count is evened at 1-1. Crow Armstrong is 1 for 4 on the day with an RBI. Nothing. I'm thinking about adding a green screen for the background.
Green screen.
Williams sets, and the pitch is a changeup swung over the top of for strike two. Count is 1-2. Can Williams strike out the side?
You should add one. Yep, a green screen. It would be good.
We will get the sounds for the stream deck, and then we will go from there. Williams sets, and he fires, and the pitch is a fly ball to the captain. He is drifting into deep right field and makes the play for the third out of the inning. Coming up to bat in our half is going to be Austin Wells, Oswald Peraza, and Paul Goldschmidt.
Are you gonna get the ugly truth background?
Could be. Working on a little bit of a logo and some other things. Jason Custodio is supposed to be helping me out with an intro video.
Let's go.
Yo, I was checking your football throwing video again.
Yeah.
Bro, you need to work on your legs because them little chicken things are going to get snapped. You take a low shot, you'll be down there doing a Theismann or a Alex Smith.
Oh God.
Just putting it out there, looking out for your health.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's go Yankees. Come on. How's the Cubs closer this year?
Huh?
How's the Cubs closer this year?
I don't know. They seem to be doing pretty okay. And it's Palencia coming in for Pomerantz. Guess we're going to see because this is him. This is a save situation for the Chicago Cubs.
Let's go Yankees. Come on.
And it looks like there's an umpire meeting on the mound. And Wells steps into the plate. And Palencia sets, and he brings the first pitch, and it is a 100-mile-an-hour fastball inside for ball one. Wells is 1 for 2 on the day with a single in the sixth. Palencia sets and fires, and the 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer is down low for ball two. Count is 2-0. Day-o. Palencia sets, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is now 2-1.
2-1. Come on. Let's go, Yankees.
Let's go, Wells. Get a hit.
Let's go, Wells. Come on.
And Palencia sets. And he brings the pitch, and it is fouled off. The count is 2-2. Yankees need a rally to walk this one off, and the pitch to Wells is hit. It is a high fly ball, but it is going to make the stand, so the count is going to remain 2-2. And Palencia sets. And he brings the pitch, and it is hit up the middle to Swanson. Swanson fills it and shoots it to first base to record the first out of the ninth inning. And it looks like Ben Rice is coming in to pinch hit for Oswald Peraza. Not a big surprise there. And Palencia fires his first pitch, a 101-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball for ball one. Palencia sets, and he brings the pitch, and Rice is overmatched and swings over it. For the count is now 1-1. Rice sets, and he swings and tips the ball foul. Count is now 1-2. And Palencia sets. And the pitch is swung on and missed. So that is the strikeout on Rice. So the Yankees are down to their final out. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout.
This is crazy.
And the first pitch is a 102-mile-an-hour fastball right down Broadway for call, strike one. Plenty of fires, and the slider is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2, and the Yankees are down to their last out. Bellinger is on deck with his 17-game hitting streak online. Plenty of sets and fires, in the 101-mile-an-hour fastball is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-2. Plenty of sets and fires, and the pitch is hit to right field. And this should do it. Suzuki is camping, and he records the third out of the inning.
Oh man.
And the Cubs take 2 out of 3 in the Bronx. They beat our Yankees 4-1 today. Miserable showing.
On to the All-Star break.
No offense for the last 2 games, and what more can you say?
Oh man.
I want to thank all of y'all for coming out to catch some of the play-by-play today. Before we shut it down, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not, please consider subscribing.
Well,
Not much more else to say about this game. It was a pitiful performance by the Yankees today.
the
So I'm going to end this stream.
Yankees need this All-Star break, in my opinion.
Yes, we do. Let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers.
Funny people.